Every calorie label you've ever read is based on exploding food in a sealed bomb. Yeah, that's right. Your diet is based on fire, not biology. Want to know how that lie has misled millions? Keep watching. Hi, everybody. My name is Marc Bates. I'm a metabolic health coach, and this is part of my question and answer series. Why calories lie? The explosive truth behind every food label. Okay, let's get to the question. When most people hear calorie, they think of a simple unit of energy that directly translates to weight gain or loss. But you're suggesting this entire foundation is scientifically flawed. Can you walk me through exactly what happens when scientists measure calories in a laboratory versus what actually occurs in human metabolism? Well, yeah, you're absolutely correct here. The question to the question to, of the validity of the word calorie as a universe and precise measurement of energy in the human body. The discrepancy lies in how calories are measured in the lab versus how energy is processed metabolically in the human body. First, how do we get calorie approximations? Well, laboratory measurement uses what's something called a bomb calorimeter. When scientists measure calories in a food item, they typically use a device called a bomb calorimeter. Here's a picture of one. Here's how it works. The food is completely incinerated in a sealed chamber surrounded by water. The heat released from combustion raises the temperature of the water. The energy required to raise the water temperature is measured in kilocalories, kcal, the familiar calories on food labels. So, a key point here, this process measures the total potential energy released as heat from burning the food. Essentially, a combustion model, not a biological one. All right? 2. Human metabolism is a complex biochemical system. In contrast, the human body doesn't burn food like a bomb calorimeter. Instead, it uses enzyme-driven metabolic pathways to digest, absorb, and metabolize nutrients, each step with losses and inefficiencies. Digestive efficiency varies. Not all food is fully digested. For example, some fiber is excreted without yielding energy. There's a thermic effect of food, TEF. It takes energy to digest and metabolize food, more for protein, 20-30% of its energy, and less than carbs or fat. Macronutrient type matters. Even if two foods have the same calorie count, their metabolic pathways differ. For existence, fructose is largely converted to fat in the liver, while glucose enters cells via insulin. And there's hormonal environment alters the hormonal environment alters the outcome. Insulin, leptin, thyroid hormones, and cortisol regulate not just whether calories are burned or stored, but how and where. Calories in the food in a calorimeter do not necessarily equal calories in the body. The traditional model of a calorie is a calorie ignores these distinctions. The metabolic fate of calories depends on what the food is made of, what is their macro composition, the individual's metabolic state. For example, are they insulin sensitive versus insulin resistant? Timing and combination of the nutrients and the intake, microbiome interactions, adaptive thermogenesis, and hormonal responses. That's why calorie labels based on bomb calorimeter measurements can mislead people about actual usable energy and fat gain loss outcomes. Okay? The calorie is a crude approximation of energy useful for engineering but misleading for biology. What counts isn't how much energy food contains, but how your body interprets it and uses it. All right? So here's the bottom line. Two people can eat the same number of calories and experience vastly different outcomes depending on metabolic flexibility, insulin levels, hormonal balance, and macronutrient composition. This is why metabolic health experts increasingly advocate shifting the focus from calorie counting to hormonal responses, food quality, and satiety signals. All right. Thanks for watching. This is just the first in several videos in this series. Hope it helps you understand why calories don't count. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the appropriate section. And if you want some additional videos to help clarify this, or you have some other ideas you want me to cover, this is a community. I'm here to try and help everyone understand and learn. Let me know. And if you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody who might need it. If somebody thinks calories are everything, let's get them corrected on their thinking. Thank you very much.